Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading for July 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into these cards. So, what does the zodiac sign Capricorn need to know about July 2022? Out the gate, Knight of Wands. Two more Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know about July 2022? The Hanged One in reverse. Which is interesting because that card is already in reverse. So it's like in reverse, you know? Clarity. What does Capricorn need to know about July 2022? What messages do you have for my Capricorns? Death in reverse. Resistance to change. I see. Two of Wands. Make it abundantly clear. What advice do you have for Capricorn? So Capricorns in July 2022, what are they experiencing in July 2022? What does Capricorn need to know about July 2022? Five of Wands. One more card. Any advice? What does Capricorn need to know about July 2022? Ace of Swords. Okay. Bear with me, love. Okay. So there's a sense of things are happening quickly. With the Knight of Wands, things are happening quickly. Things are moving quickly. We're having ideas. Life is changing. Like there's things that you want and things that you're going after that is moving really fast. But there's also a sense of two things. Trying to control everything and anything and or being resistant to change. And that is a big thing for you in the month of July. So it's almost like you're excited for these new things. You're ready for these new things. You're contemplating these new things or these new changes. Because for some of you, it may be wanting to change a job or switch gears in some type of way. Like it doesn't always have to be work related, but like you may decide you want to change your hair color. You may decide that, where you're living is not for you. And it doesn't always have to be like an immediate you making the actual effort to change, but something's changing. So there's a sense that there's this excitement for the change, but then it's almost like you're a little resistant or someone around you is a little resistant to how this change manifests. So that could look like you trying to have control of too many aspects or you being a little too over involved in the other party. So for example, this looks like your kid's starting a new school and you're like trying to pick them up, drop them off, go to every PTA meeting, picking out what they wear, how they look, like, you know what I mean? That's just a random example, but almost trying to like helicopter every single detail, and that's causing a little resistance for you. But otherwise, like I said, there's still this excitement, there's this joy, there's this plan. Like, see, you're planning, you're trying to figure out what's going next, so it's positive. It's just there's a little friction. There's a little competitive energy. Now, I'm seeing two things for you guys. Like I said, this could be kind of like internal fights. If there's a change within a family, this could be like everyone disagreeing about how this move should go, this change should go. If this is within, for some of you, this is work, and it may be like you fighting with yourself about whether or not you should leave or the next gear. Or the competitive nature of work, I guess is what I'm thinking of. So like your coworkers being particularly like catty with you, or you're trying to get out there and apply for jobs and you're worried about the competition. Like that's kind of going well. Now for some of you, this could be working together, but I really don't sense that. I could see there possibly being some type of group situation or group project, but not likely. I think this is more of a resistance. And then with this Ace of Swords, and I did ask for it to be your advice, so I do think that this is just getting clarity and like following your ideas. So expect to have a lot of aha moments. Expect to be not even, I don't want to use the word overwhelmed with information, but kind of like having those moments of like clarity and really having to put some action behind it. But I think clarity is a big one. The more you think about how something will play out, or like the best method or road for something to play out, the more this need to control the situation will feel more in control. Because really what it is with Capricorns, I think in general, is that order serves as safety and support for you all. And so when things are out of order, or when you feel like someone doesn't have it together, you feel the need to like, okay, well, I'm gonna get on top of it and I'm gonna fix it. But reality is just that like you don't always have to get on top of things. If there's a clear plan or a clear knowing, then let it be and see what goes on. Versus trying to get on top of it or trying to control it. one last thing, Capricorn. Also, don't get in your own way. Like, self-sabotage is kind of coming up for me, okay? So I think for some of you, there's a little bit of self-sabotage, especially with something that you have a sentimental attachment to. I know I keep focusing on these two cards, but it's really the only thing that's causing your problem. It's almost like you're getting in your own way, or you're letting someone or some situation get in your own way this month. And it doesn't have to, especially if it's centered around pride or an old relationship or old, like, petty situation that you used to be in. Like, you're not in that situation anymore, so there's no need to continue to entertain it, especially if you've grown and developed from it. So if it's something you want to chase, if there's an adventure you want to explore it, Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Explore the new and the fun. And there could be a fire sign that's prominent in your life right now, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Go for the things you want. So, clarity. What's going on in Capricorn's love and relationships? What does Capricorn need to know about their love and relationships? Thank you. My word. Friendship. Clarity. What does Capricorn need to know about their love and relationships in July 2022? One more sphere. Make it abundantly clear. What are they experiencing in their relationships in July? Thank you. Alrighty. Game face. Staying in. I heard staying to yourself. And then siren. So there's definitely a seriousness in your relationships right now. I wouldn't be surprised if you were taking someone more serious or you know, taking a situation very serious. But I do think for some of you, it depends. For some of you, I feel like this is just a need to be right in some type of situation. I don't necessarily feel like this is a wrong thing, but I feel like you may be butting heads with a friendship, an old friend, an old situation, only because there's this need to be right and there's this need to compete. And that may be what's causing your issue with this situation. And I do feel the need to say that one of you is just taking it entirely too seriously. You're taking this too seriously, honey, and you're letting it get in the way of more enjoyable things of life. Again, you have beautiful things blossoming for yourself, but then there's just this need to be right, and that's like clouding your brain and your mind, especially in some sort of relationship. Now, for some of you, this is a friendship, and so it should be easy to make up and easy to just kind of let go. Because it's really just a difference in opinion, and it doesn't have to be that serious. And for others of you, it's someone or something that doesn't matter, and you're just making it matter more than it should. On the other hand, for some of you are coming into a very close friendship, and maybe you're spending a lot of time with this person. I do feel like for some of you, this friendship is the saving grace for you this month. So like if you have a best friend or like a homie, or you know, FWB, if you know what I'm talking about. If you have one of those type of things, like that may be the saving grace for you as well, especially if you're doing a lot of mental worrying about yourself, inner work. This person may be there for you, maybe, you know, just being the saving grace that you need them to be. Because I don't know, I feel like some of you are not zoning out, but I do feel like there is this need to kind of retreat. It feels like the friend is going to be there to kind of like help you get out of that. And some of you also could be spending time with someone who is very, I don't know, it's such a double, it's such so many messages for you guys and so little cards. But some of you could be dealing with someone romantically in a very sexual way. And there's a certain type of energy there. So either you're trying to seduce, is that a word? Seduce somebody, or they're trying to seduce you. So there could be an energy of that going on, and doing a lot of Netflix and chilling with this particular individual. So there's so many separate things going on. There's like a friendship that's blossoming or having trouble. Or it could be the same for like a family situation or relationship. There's like leveling up in your romantic life. For some of you, taking the next step, or you're just like getting more serious about someone. And for some of you, it's like just petty. But there's all encompassing needing to kind of do things on your own time and needing space for yourself. So make sure you're creating that from your relationships, Capricorn. Clarity. Yeah, somebody's flirting. See, somebody's doing some seducing this month. So some of you could be in a new relationship, or like something new, something fresh. It's new. It's a friendship. It's given very much. I've only known you for a couple weeks, but it's interesting. Clarity for my Capricorns in relationships. What's Capricorn need to know about their romantic relationship? Oh, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And that's on period. As you should. Yeah. So be open. Like I said. And for some of you, your partner could be very busy this month, or just very distracted. Or it's you. Maybe you're the one that's distracted. Let them be there for you. I feel the need to say. Yeah, some of you may have 2 jobs too. Let them be there for you. Okay, so clarity. What does Capricorn need to know about their career and finances in July 2022? What are my Capricorns experiencing in their career and finances? Oh, I'm getting messages already. And moonlighting came right back out. So, Spirit said what they said. Okay, so organized for success. Moonlighting. Clarity. What does Capricorn need to know about their career and finances in July 2022? Thank you very much. Very, very much. Partnership and clean energy food. Both pink. I don't see any particular colors, but the heart or the third eye or the throat chakra could be important this month. Okay, so again, some of you could be working multiple jobs. Some of you could have a business and work 9 to 5. You had 2 businesses, I don't know. But there's a sense of needing to be busy and needing to multitask. Again, you're heading towards a goal, you're focused, and you're trying to get it all done. There's a plan in place. The problem is it needs to be organized. If you're looking for something new, there does need to be a balance. For somebody, I'm seeing very, very clearly, like you're trying to make your exit, but there needs to be more of a strategy, or you have a strategy, but you're not really executing the strategy because you're so busy, like you're putting your all still into your job. And I'm not going to tell nobody to not put their all into their job. What I'm saying is you're getting so distracted by trying to be the best at where you currently are that you're not putting any effort into the change that you're trying to make. So there needs to be like a balancing act. So like, don't be working so hard that you forget to put in apps, or working so hard that you forget to like look at something else, if that makes any sense. I know that sounds like an odd message, but that's what I'm picking up. Okay, so there is a need to organize. And I feel like, again, because you're finna go through a change, Capricorn, soon, or at least you're trying to, there does need to be like effort and organization into that. Okay, and this looks like whatever, you know what that is. That can be your home, that can be your mindset, that can be this, that can be that. Like, you know what it is, but make sure you're organizing yourself. Okay, and then getting into some supportive partnerships. Hold on. And I'm seeing 2 things for this. Obviously, for some of you, I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. Some of you, a relationship is getting serious. And it doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a business partner as well, or like someone that you're spending time with, again, a friendship. But a relationship is getting serious, and like you need to start seeing your partner more as a business partner, or seeing your connection as a business. And I don't know, Capricorn may agree with this, but this person, if they're going to spend the rest of their life with you, and it doesn't have to be romantic, or if they're going to do this business with you or whatever, you have to start putting things in place for them to be a partner. It doesn't need to be individualistic. So like morphing funds, or morphing bank accounts, or morphing paperwork, something like that. Like, it's time for it to be a 2-way street and not just 1-way. I don't think that was where you were trying to control anything. I just think it was more like, now it's time to expand, now it's time to delegate. Same for those who may not have that business or romantic thing going on. If you're trying to move somewhere new, your partnerships this month are going to be really important. So like the people who help you, the people who answer the phone, the people who like the customer service folk, like all of them people are going to be very important this month. And then clean energy food. This is self-explanatory. Eating things that are green, eating things that fuel your body, not take away from it. But I will tell you, Capricorn, if you are not eating, if you are eating 1 meal a day, if you are eating like junk because you're anxious, and so you just kind of eating like, let's say you don't eat all day, but then when you do eat, but we bust open a bag of Doritos, baby, you go ham. That's cool. But like, no, we need a full meal. Okay, so that you can increase yourself. Now, let's say you're not doing bad in either of those areas, but you still don't feel fueled. Kind of audit what it is that you're eating, because I think that's what's slowing you down and like making some of you irritable at some point. So get some wholesome, full meals in there. You know, stuff that's green, got a little color in it. You know what I mean? All right, so let's see. What else do you have for my Capricorns? What advice do you have for Capricorn in July 2022, this month? What are they experiencing? Okay, yes. Compassion is what you need. What advice they have for you? Prosperity is what you finna get, because period. Clarity, 1 card. Any advice for Capricorn in July 2022? What advice do you have for my Caps in July? Justice. And then love is at the bottom. We already talked about love, all right? So with compassion, I get a couple messages, Capricorn. There is this need to be compassionate with yourself, but I also feel like there's this need to listen to someone else's point of view, and this could be yours as well. But like I said, with this mess that's going on, there may be a need to be compassionate with for somebody else's ideas, especially if they need your support or need your friendship, or same vice versa. I feel like for some Capricorns, you guys are so used to being strong that you may at times kind of veer away from any sort of like leaning on anyone because you're used to being the strong one. But be sure to be like lean if that's what you need this month, or vice versa if somebody needs to lean on you. I know you're really good at that, but I feel like there may be a very specific situation where you and somebody are not seeing eye to eye, and you just may need to hear them out just for the sake of like balance, right? And just the sake of just getting something on the table. And prosperity, don't focus on money. Don't focus on money so much. You're going to be provided on what you need. Again, prosperity is coming to you. I really do sense that, Capricorn, but I also sense an urgency and like a anxiety around it. No need. You know it's coming to you. It's just get organized with yourself. And then justice. If you're worried about a court law situation, it's going to go over in your favor eventually. And there may also be some type of deal or something on the table for you as well. Just weigh your options. Make sure you're weighing your options in some situation this month. If something seems off, consider if it is. Okay, Capricorn? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.